Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today I have something informative lined up for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe online, cyber network. Before we dive in, let's be clear. This isn't a manual for hackers. The information here is for education and defense, not for causing harm. To protect yourself, you need to understand the threats lurking in the digital world. The techniques we'll discuss are real and dangerous, but knowing about them is your best defense. We're exposing the mindset and methods of digital predators so you can recognize and avoid their traps. This is not about teaching you to attack, but to defend. The line between curiosity and crime is thin. Never cross it. Ethical hacking exists to make the internet safer. What we're covering is the criminal side so you can spot and stop it. Knowledge is your shield, not your sword. The digital world is a frontier, full of opportunity but also danger. Learning about man-in-the-middle attacks is like learning to spot traps in the wild. It doesn't mean you'll set them, it means you'll avoid them. Use this information to protect yourself, your family, and your business. Absorb, understand, and use this knowledge to build stronger digital defenses. Cybersecurity is a battle of wits. Staying informed is your best strategy. The law is clear. Unauthorized access and data theft are serious crimes. This is a briefing on enemy tactics to make you a harder target. Your security starts with understanding what you're up against. Read with the right intent and use what you learn for good. Let's get started. Imagine sending a sealed letter to your bank, but an imposter intercepts it, reads or changes it, and sends it on. That's a man-in-the-middle, MITM attack. A digital eavesdropper who secretly inserts themselves between two parties. You think you're communicating directly with your bank, but the attacker controls the conversation. This can happen between you and a website, your phone and public Wi-Fi, or even between servers. Victims are unaware their connection is compromised. Every password, account detail, and message passes through the attacker's hands. MITM attacks are old, but still effective because of their stealth. Attackers don't break in, they trick your device into connecting to them. They might set up a fake Wi-Fi hotspot with a convincing name. Once you connect, they become the invisible gateway for your internet traffic. They can watch, record, and even alter what you do online. Attackers can inject malicious code, redirect you to fake sites, or change transactions in real time. It's a silent, invisible crime, over before you even know you've been targeted. The trust you place in your connection becomes a weapon against you. Let's see how this works with a bank transfer. You log in, see the padlock icon, and send $10,000 to a contractor. Days later, the contractor says the money never arrived. The hacker, using a MITM attack, intercepted your connection. You thought you were on your bank's site, but your data passed through the attacker. As you entered the contractor's details, the attacker's software swapped the account number for their own. The bank processed the payment, unaware of the change. Your confirmation screen looked perfect, but the money was diverted. By the time you noticed, the funds are gone, moved through a web of accounts. The theft was silent, using just a few lines of code. Neither you nor the bank saw anything suspicious. The attacker exploited your trust in the digital connection. This is how a simple transaction can become a devastating loss. The attack is seamless, leaving both parties in the dark. Recovery is difficult and the money is often unrecoverable. All it took was a moment of vulnerability in your connection. That's the power and danger of a MITM attack. Hackers use specific tools to intercept and manipulate network traffic. One common method is creating a rogue Wi-Fi network that mimics a real one. Unsuspecting users connect, and all their data flows through the hacker's laptop. Tools like Wireshark capture and analyze this data. Even if it's encrypted, attackers have tricks, like SSL stripping, which downgrades secure sites to insecure ones. Many people miss the missing padlock in their browser. ARP spoofing is another technique, tricking devices into sending traffic through the attacker on a local network. This can happen even on trusted, password-protected networks. DNS spoofing is also used, corrupting the internet's phone book, so you're sent to a fake site. The fake site looks identical to your bank's, capturing your login details. The hacker can then access your real account. These tools make MITM attacks possible in public spaces and private networks alike. The arsenal is vast, but awareness is your first defense. The Carbanak Cybergang shows how devastating MITM tactics can. Between 2013 and 2015, they targeted over 100 banks in 30 countries, stealing around $1 billion. Their attack started with a spear-phishing email to a bank employee. Malware gave them access to the bank's internal network. They spent months learning the bank's systems and watching employees' screens. When ready, they took over sessions and initiated fraudulent transfers that looked routine. Sometimes they even programmed ATMs to dispense cash at specific times for mules to collect. Carbanak combined technical skill with patience, executing perfectly timed heists. Their story is a stark reminder. These attacks are real, organized, and highly effective. No institution is immune if vigilance lapses. The immediate impact of a hijacked transfer is financial loss, sometimes life-changing. For individuals, it can mean losing savings meant for a home or retirement. The emotional toll is immense. Violation, helplessness, anger. Recovery is often slow and difficult, with banks sometimes blaming the victim. For businesses, a single fraudulent transfer can cripple operations or cause bankruptcy. Reputational damage can drive away clients and partners. Legal consequences for attackers are severe, but victims still suffer. Each attack erodes trust in digital banking and commerce. Banks respond with stricter security, making life harder for everyone. The ripple effect is vast. One attack undermines the whole system. MITM attacks victimize not just individuals, but the digital economy itself. The stakes are high for everyone. Protecting yourself starts with vigilance and good digital habits. Be wary of public Wi-Fi. Avoid sensitive transactions on these networks. If you must use public Wi-Fi, use a VPN to encrypt your data. Always check for https:// and the padlock icon before entering sensitive info. If you see a warning about an invalid certificate, stop. Don't proceed. Be skeptical of unexpected emails or texts, even from trusted sources. Phishing links can lead to fake sites or install malware for MITM attacks. Instead of clicking links, type the official website address yourself. Keep your software, browser, and antivirus updated. Patches fix vulnerabilities. Outdated software is an open door for attackers. Set devices to update automatically whenever possible. These simple steps are your best defense. A little caution can prevent disaster. Stay alert, and you'll be a much harder target. Cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. For stronger security, especially for businesses, advanced measures are key. Enable multi-factor authentication, MFA, on all accounts. It blocks hackers even if they have your password. Businesses should use network segmentation to isolate sensitive systems. This limits the damage if one part of the network is breached. Use dedicated devices for banking. Never mix them with general browsing or email. This reduces the risk of malware infection. Regular employee training is crucial. Staff must recognize phishing and know what to do if something seems off. A well-informed team is a powerful defense. These strategies make it much harder for attackers to succeed. Security is a team effort, technology and people working together. The more layers you add, the safer you are. We've explored the dark side of digital threats and how to defend against them. MITM attacks are stealthy, relying on deception, not brute force. The goal here is awareness, not fear. Your digital safety requires active effort. Complacency is the hacker's ally. Never use these techniques for harm. The law is clear and the consequences severe. Use this knowledge to protect, not to prey. Security is in your hands. Pause before clicking, think before connecting. Small, consistent actions build strong defenses. Share what you've learned. Help others stay safe. The more people understand these threats, the safer we all are. The internet is powerful, but must be used wisely. Stay vigilant, stay legal, and stay safe. You are the first and most important line of defense in the digital world. Thanks for watching and learning with me. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I value your feedback. Cyber Network.